We're trying a blanket instead of a towel this time, just for the sake of it. Yeah, this week's been pretty boring. I can't really think of much that really happened. This is another recording the day after I should have, and next week's, like this Saturday's, probably not going to be a day where I record it either. Potentially on Sunday or maybe even Monday, to be honest. This Saturday is Annabelle's birthday, so got a lot of plans going on. So I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to just like record while I'm busy doing other shit. And then Sunday is pretty similar. We've got some plans. So again, I might be able to record, I might not be able to record. So this is probably going to be the first week where it's going to be a bit of a cutting it fine kind of vibe on the output. It might have to be a Thursday upload. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, mental health wise, I feel like it's been fairly okay. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I am a few red wines and neck oils deep, so I don't know if that's helping. We were over at Annabelle's parents for dinner tonight. We had a nice roast dinner. I had roast beef, some potatoes, some broccoli, some beans, like green beans, runner beans, peas, green things, some Yorkshire puddings, and a shitload of gravy. It fucked. It was so good. There's nothing that beats a roast dinner. Like, really. It's just so nice. I can't tell if my microphone's moving while I talk. I think it is. I think this might be better. I'm gonna have to like keep an eye on where it is in relation to where it was while I talk. I think work has been pretty neutral this week. We had a couple work experience placements, which it's always fun. I think I really struggle with like showing people the ropes, because in my brain I just always have it a certain way, like how I clean and stuff like that. It's so much quicker to just do it on my own than it is to waste the time showing someone else how to do it when I could just be doing it myself. So I really struggle with that. But no, this week was okay. Like I say, work placements is always fun. They're usually just out of college or like just starting. When I say college, I mean like 16-year-olds that are doing animal management courses or like some sort of biology course in the hopes that they become a vet, because every vet school requires like certain amount of time with like farms experience, certain amount with rescues, and then a certain amount of time like in a vet setting, which is good. It's good for them to have all of those different kind of experiences regardless of what kind of career they want to go into. It makes sense for them to have a wider range for base experience, because it means that they might even get a gist of something that they want to do that they didn't realize. So it's useful, but it takes a lot of time out of your life. Sometimes they're just a little too exhausting. And like, there's one of my colleagues, and we're both quite introverted, and Fridays especially, all of the placements and volunteers are clearly very extroverted, and I can't cope with it some days. I like just sitting on my phone in silence and reading something while everyone else is doing the exact same thing and no one is bothering anyone. But on Fridays, these guys can't stop yapping, and sometimes it gets really insufferable. And yeah, that's kind of just, this microphone's definitely moving down. I've got like most of the blanket on my head. And it's still dragging the mic down. It's fucking annoying, dude. But yeah, I bought myself some more Pokemon and One Piece packs. I'm still not addicted. I don't need it to survive, but I got some really fucking good cards. This week was positive. I bought like this collector's tin of Surging Sparks with like other card packs in it. So it's just like a little sort of mystery box kind of pack where I think it was like 2 Surging Sparks card packs, and then 2 Twilight Masquerades and a couple Temporal Forces as well. And it's in like this cool little like tin can box. So I've now decided to use that as like a lunchbox for work because it looks fun. And so I was pulling all of these cards and I was like, I wasn't getting anything that interesting. I don't think I got like any secret illustrations or anything like that. And then I opened the final Surging Sparks card at the very end and I get a secret illustration rare of Alolan Executor EX. And then when I checked out the card prices for that, for a PSA 10, I don't know if this one would count as PSA 10. I'm struggling to understand how grading works, especially in the UK, because it seems like all you fucking do is send it to the US, which is like a million days instantly. But the PSA 10s of that card are selling for like $186 or something like that. I'm pretty sure is what it said. So I was quite happy with that. And then I also pulled some of the One Piece best era cards or whatever. And I got some really cool looking ones. I got Inuyasha and I got Vinsmoke Niji. And there was another one. It was the like 1000-volt Amaru or something. I think that's what it was called. And those were all, those all had the Jolly Roger like foil on it. That was quite cool. I was very happy with those, especially the Inuyasha one. Because out of him and Nekomamushi, I prefer Inuyasha. And he just looks like it just is a cool card. It's a cool looking card. And like the more I see on Reddit of like people moving from Pokemon to One Piece because it's slightly less scalper heavy, is making me want to look at One Piece cards more than Pokemon now. Even though the Pokemon like secret illustrations look so good. But yeah, no, it's been a good week for cards. And so I got some top loaders because I thought it's probably a good idea to have some if I need them. And so I'm just dealing with that right now. And then, what else? Oh, I bought Annabelle some more birthday presents. I want to keep quiet because she's in the other room, but I think she's gonna like them. I had a fucking nightmare with one thing though. So we've both been trying to do this like modeling clay. Fuck me. I am bad at it. I suck so bad. I tried to make like a little frying pan because so Annabelle a couple weeks ago made like this little fried egg, like nothing like too big, but she made a little fried egg. And so I thought, oh, it would be really cute if I made a frying pan for that egg to go in. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna look so good. I'm like watching a little fucking tutorial and I'm like getting all hyped up and like I've got the clay modeled around the bottom of this glass. And then I'm waiting for it to all dry. And then I check on it last night and it's cracked to shit. And then I'm checking it over and then the handle pops off. And I was in such a low spirit. It was so disheartening to see. Like it didn't take that long to make in retrospect, but it took a while. I was so sad. I'll see if I can get a picture of it. It was not good. I'm gonna try again tomorrow at some point because I wanna give it justice. So I'm gonna give it a go tomorrow and hope that I can do it better. But I guess we're gonna have to see. What else have I really been up to? I feel like, I don't know, my eyes are getting really heavy really quick because it's like 20 to 11 p.m. and this little boy is not doing well at staying up late recently. This little boy goes to bed at 10. So this is way past my bedtime. I can feel my eyes just like shutting right now. What? I can't think what else I've really been up to. It's only been 12 minutes. Thank God Amy justified this with like, this is just a journal. Because in my head I'm still trying to make it last 20 minutes and this is not gonna last 20 minutes. This might be a bit of a short one. I was trying to like scroll through my games on Steam to try and find a game that might be fun for like putting in the background of this video. And I mean, you guys will already know what it is, but I decided to re-download Assassin's Creed Syndicate and just make my goons wail on people as I walk, because it was very fun to watch as I just recruit 5 of my people to just shoot this one guy. And they just die instantly. And then like I did a couple missions every now and then, but because I'd already like completed the story and stuff, so I was just doing side stuff. It was like I'd already fully leveled up and I was just making these people kill everyone. It was a lot of fun, and you guys are enjoying it right now, clearly. You know, me shooting British people. I think that's what everyone enjoys, isn't it? Yeah, I've been really struggling to like play games. I don't know why, because I like video games, but I think especially these days, I think in my head I'm trying to justify playing them. I think I've said it before, like I really struggle with like time pessimism, and I think in my head I kind of downplay how much I enjoy games sometimes. I think there's other times where I overplay how much I enjoy video games, and I try and excuse myself sinking into something, but these days it feels like more often than not I'm being like, oh no, you don't have time for that, or like, oh, you want to do this instead. But I do really enjoy video games, but I think what I enjoy is playing them with other people. And although I know that I have friends that I can play video games with, sometimes I want to play the games that I want to play. And they don't want to play, or they don't have the games that I want to play. And also like I wouldn't want to record that and put that up, because I feel like that's kind of weird. This whole thing is meant to be like, you know, single player video games that I throw on while I'm yapping in the background, or yapping in the foreground, however you consume these. I think that's another thing. Amy pointed out, like, I say consuming content instead of enjoying art, whatever. And I've said consuming content for a very long time. Because I just, I put it on while I'm eating. I'll watch a YouTube video, and I'll take longer and make the food go cold because I'm still trying to pick a YouTube video to put on. Or like try and find what my YouTubers have been putting on the website. I should probably like put these on. Maybe that'll like make these sound better, because I'll be listening to them, and you know, like how Donald Trump was rewatching the footage of him getting shot in the ear, you know, clearly doing a play-by-play of, oh, if I moved my head a little bit more I could have get shot in the head, because that's what we're all thinking when we watch those videos now. Maybe I should start doing that for these, where I like look at them and go, oh, if I got shot in the head right here, it would make this video a lot better. I need to stop laughing at myself. I think I find myself way funnier than everybody else finds me sometimes. I think me, Annabelle, and a couple of our friends, we were talking the other day about like who would be who from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is kind of like, obviously the whole point of that show is you're not meant to like anyone and you're not meant to try and be anyone, but like we were basically trying to base it off like who we are as people right now and who we think we would be in the show. And so I'm pretty sure we went with Annabelle is Charlie, because she's got that kind of freak energy but like in a slightly more tame way than Charlie. And then apparently I'm D, I think is what we settled on. And I think part of that is because D thinks she's funny but she's not, and I think I'm funny but I'm not. I think I have some bangers, but more often than not I will flop, and I will flop hard, especially on things I'm uneducated about. So that was I guess something. We've been making Annabelle watch Saw films, and she's been enjoying those. Me and my brothers, we've been watching them as like, because we do like weekly calls and just either chat or play games or watch a film, because obviously I'm moved out the house now, so it's a way for us to stay consistent with you know, keeping up with each other, even if it's just like not talking but we're in a call together. I don't know if they feel the same way, but I quite enjoy just having that time where it's just us guys, and it's like a set time that we all set aside, or you know, obviously try to. If something gets in the way, then we just reschedule it for a different day, but we try to, you know, keep that kind of window free for the boys, for boys night. But yeah, so we've been watching some of the Saw films. We watched Saw 3 this Friday, and that was really good. I think the writing, I think I was one of those people, especially when I was younger, that thought Saw films are just for gore porn. You know, that's all they are. They're people that enjoy watching people get hurt. But now watching them, I understand why they're such well-regarded films, because the writing is so good. Like the twists in the film, in all of the films so far, they've been really good twists. Like you can see them coming, but you still get that like catharsis from witnessing them firsthand, especially on the first watch. And even more so on the second watch when you're sat there watching someone else realize for the first time. It's very cool. I think they're all, so far, all of these films have been really fun to rewatch as well. And I think that's something that I struggle with sometimes, is rewatching films. Because even though I'll really enjoy a film, I think sometimes I don't enjoy rewatching them because I don't feel the same way as I did when I watched it the first time. Which makes it kind of tough to pick a favourite, because I think then all I really do is I default to what I've watched lots of times as my favourite films, as Amy knows. I think this is going to be a very short one. I'm very tired and I'm kind of running out of things to yap about, but I think this has been good. I hope this has been good. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I am going to cut it off here before I go on a tangent about something. But I hope you have a good week, and I look forward to seeing you next week and updating you on stuff like Annabelle's birthday and some of the stuff that happened around Annabelle's birthday. I think I've done very well at planning things for once, which is a real achievement for me. And I can't wait to show off some of the stuff because it's gonna be a fun week. And I'm looking forward to surprising Annabelle with things. But yeah, I don't want to say too much, and I don't want to say stuff too loudly because she is in the next room and I don't want to surprise her with anything before she needs to be. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you next week. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and just be nice to me, because it costs nothing to be nice to me. It costs me a lot to be nice to you guys. I'm in debt right now thanks to you guys. You listening right now have put me in debt for being nice to you, but it costs nothing for you to be nice to me, and I make money back on that. It's like return investments, okay? But every single time I'm nice to you, even regardless of if you're re-listening, that costs me money. I put this online for money. Like, comment, subscribe. Alright, goodbye. Have a good week. I miss you already. Goodbye.